Hello and welcome to this session. I just received this email from my boss Barry. It says, "Hey Pasla, I need you to make sure that any accounts with blank states show North Carolina and change any account with no state to a prospect. Have this done in the next hour, Barry. I recommend using Listviews to accomplish this." Okay, so basically what my boss Barry has done, he's a bit famous. I don't know if you know about him, but anyway, I'm here in the White House and I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that I accomplish what my boss has set me to do. So let's take a look at our steps. Essentially, the QRS strategy, what we do here is QRS, which is generally question, report, strategy. When we're thinking about something like list views, this can often shift the way in which we think about how we go about the steps that we generally take. So, essentially what the QRS strategy does is it breaks whatever request you get down into a question. So, essentially what we need is change something, right? And we generally have then a report that we run, and then we plan our strategy. Okay, now this process that I have elaborated on quite extensively does not necessarily apply when we're talking about something called a list view. Now, often list views can get confused with reports, right? And so what I'm going to do is actually take this out and explain to you that when we have list views, what they are is a report that allows us to edit records, right? And that's really what a list view does. It helps us edit something, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what we're going to do. So, just to recap, in the next lecture, what I'm going to do is actually talk you through how we go about tackling this request from our boss. And I'm going to use something called a list view. And I just want to make sure that there's a clear understanding that a report helps us draw information, but we can't edit on a report. We can't edit fields directly on a report, and that's exactly what we can do in a list view. And that's what we're going to do in our next lecture.